जब एक महिला अपने साथ हुई हिंसा की कहानी लोगों से साझा करती है तो वो न केवल दुर्व्यवहार के उस चक्र को तोड़ने की दिशा में पहला कदम उठाती है बल्कि दूसरों को भी आगे आने के लिए प्रेरित करती है। इस उद्देश्य के साथ विभिन्न क्षेत्रों की प्रमुख महिलाएं अपनी साहस की कहानियां साझा करने के लिए इस मंच पर एकजुट हुई। इसमें शामिल थी अनुराधा बिस्वाल, पूर्व ट्रैक एंड फील्ड एथलीट और ओडिशा की पहली महिला ओलंपियन निहारिका दास, सोशल मीडिया इन्फ्लुएंसर और अभिनेत्री प्रकृति मिश्रा, अभिनेता और राष्ट्रीय फिल्म पुरस्कार प्राप्तकर्ता, और सोहिनी मिश्रा, गायिका।
Harassment is a reality we all deal with today. I want to just understand your experience of working in the industry. How has it been? Is it this unfortunate reality that we all live with every single day, trying to change the narrative, but unfortunately it still remains?
ऐसे हरासमेंट, सेक्सुअल हरासमेंट मेरे साथ कभी हुआ नहीं है, पर मैंने सुना है, मेरे फ्रेंड्स लोगों के बारे में सुना है, और मेरे साथ हुआ नहीं है शायद मेरे पेरेंट्स की वजह से, क्योंकि हमेशा उन लोगों को ये डर रहता है कि हमारी बच्ची बाहर जा रही है, कहीं उसके साथ कुछ गलत ना हो जाए, तो इसके लिए हमेशा मेरे साथ मेरे पेरेंट्स रहते हैं, तो मुझे भी कहीं ना कहीं ये डर रहता है। जब मैं स्टेज पे जाती हूँ, जब परफॉर्म करती हूँ, ऐसे हुआ है मेरे साथ कि कहीं मिसबिहेव्स मेरे साथ हुआ है, बैड टच, ये वो, तो ये सारी चीज़ें हुए हैं, तो ये ऐसा होता है हमारे साथ, तो और हम फाइट आउट करना चाहिए और हम लोग करते भी हैं।
Prakriti, I would like to hear your experience as well. As we said, it's become a common routine to either receive these messages or comments on various social media platforms. What happens from there on? How do you deal with that reality every single day?
Day to day, I mean, in the industry or outside, there's this thing about, this men, some creeps behind social media, behind their computers, they find it very funny to make fun of other people, and that's where it begins actually. So I signed up from my agency for an ad, for an alcohol ad brand, and I did the ad. I was not even holding anything. I was just sitting next to the brand campaign, and within 24 hours, I got so badly trolled all over the social media in Odisha. So my father is a veteran music director in Odia film industry, Mr. Manmat Mishra, and he is known to be the king of bhajans as well. So they started dragging my father, my mother, my entire profession and everything, and they started jumbling it up ki, how can she promote an alcohol brand being this daughter, being somebody so this, so that.
I think that's where the big concern is कि कुछ भी हम कर लें, it's okay. What will the woman be able to do? ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा block ही तो कर देगी, और probably she'll just ignore it. Niharika, I want to understand your experience. I think this is the mindset which is the biggest problem as far as these conversations are concerned, where it's become so easy for men.
We need to take out the root. We need to create an awareness inside the society, in our home, inside us. For my safety, I will be the first person who will be responsible if something is happening to me. I cannot blame the police why they didn't come on time. Why? And then they can ask me that why you went out in the night, middle of the night. If I'm going somewhere, then it is my responsibility to inform my parents, to inform my friends that I'm going out and this is the place I'm going. So in my point of view, harassment is everywhere, and we need to be more courageous. We need to be more courageous to fight with that.
Absolutely. Anuradha ji, आप बताइए आपका experience कैसा रहा है?
I have faced harassment in social media. When I was created a social media account, when a person, across my account, and he started texting message, bad message. After that, I shared with my husband and my close friends. Then I immediately blocked his account. And after this harassment, I felt it's very bad, and I immediately closed the account.
But see, that's the problem, that no field today is deprived of these conversations, of these messages. Prakriti, what I want to understand from you is the biggest root today is that the minute a woman says I've been harassed, there is victim shaming that's involved. This is the root cause that needs to go, because this is the fear why half the harassment cases don't make it to the public narrative.
Absolutely, and what I was just saying. So right after that controversy and right after people started dragging my parents and me to the story, so I immediately rushed to the nearest police station, and I must give a big round of applause to the entire police department of Odisha. They immediately lodged an FIR, and everybody told me, you don't have to go and unke muh mat lago, tumhara tum alag ho. मैंने बोला नहीं. If I am an actor, if I am known to be a heroine, to be an actress, then it is also my job to inspire girls, to inspire all the people out there to speak about it. So you need to speak up. The problem that we face and most of the cases that doesn't get registered because हम लोग ये सोचते हैं कि लोग क्या सोचेंगे. अरे लोग क्या सोचेंगे, अगर ये हम सोचेंगे तो लोग क्या सोचेंगे.
I think that's a very valid point that Prakriti is making, and I think that's the biggest problem as far as the harasser is concerned as well. There is no fear of public shaming, and that's why today we are saying don't just block it, but call it out. Because if you set an example once, there will be multiple other women who will learn from you. शोइनी, ये मैसेजिंग कितना इम्पोर्टेंट है सेंड आउट करना?
जैसे प्रकृति ने कहा कि उन्होंने जाकर पुलिस स्टेशन में कंप्लेन किया तो ये एक्शन लिया गया, तो हम लोगों को बोलना चाहिए. जैसे मेरे साथ एक बार हुआ था, मैं स्टेज पे थी और कॉलेज का एक इवेंट था, तो वहाँ पे मुझे कुछ ऐसे ऐसे बोले, तो मैं वहाँ पे बंद करके चली गई और ऑर्गेनाइज़र को बोली कि ऐसे ऐसे करके मुझे बोल रहे हैं, कुछ अजीब सी चीज़ें बोल रहे हैं. तो वो उन्होंने जाकर वो स्टेप लिया, उन्होंने जो लोग ऐसे बोल रहे थे.
अनुराधा जी, आप एक माँ भी हैं, आप कैसे इंश्योर करती हैं कि आपने अपने एक्सपीरियंस से जो सीखा है आप अपने बच्चों को सिखा सकें कि आगे जाके उनको वो तकलीफ़ें ना हो?
I must say, being a mother, first I would teach my son how to respect the women and how to help the women in any kind of situation. फर्स्ट ही शुड नो. देखिए, जैसा घर में हम सिखाते हैं, जैसे चैरिटी बिगिंस फ्रॉम होम. तो घर में कोई बहन हो, भाई हो, जो जैसे रिस्पेक्ट देना चाहिए. बाहर में कोई किसका बहन भी होता है, किसका माँ भी होता है, किसका बेटी भी होता है, उसका हमें होना चाहिए जे हम अगर सोसाइटी में ऐसा करेंगे तो ये हमारे फैमिली को इफेक्ट पकड़ता है, जनता है, क्योंकि ये ऐसा करना नहीं चाहिए. तो मैं यहाँ अपना बच्चों को सिखाऊंगी जे रेस्पेक्ट द वुमेन एंड रेस्पेक्ट द ह्यूमन बींग्स. बस अच्छा क्या बोलते इंसान बनना चाहिए. जो अच्छा इंसान बनेगा वो अच्छा ही सब सोसाइटी के लिए बनेगा.
Niharika, where do you stand in this? How do you sensitize workplaces as well, right? Because that's the fear for a lot of women, that if I raise my voice, will I lose my job? Is that the fear that continues to play out?
Correct. Yes, it is. I have seen it. I have seen women, they think like if I will say something about my boss, he will just say, just go to home. I cannot work. I will not get another job. But no, I don't believe in that. Why? Why to fight there where you are not mentally stable? How long you can work there? How long you can drag the job? You should immediately quit. You have to create yourself like that. If somebody is coming to Niharika, he should think 1,000 times to say something to Niharika.
Absolutely. You set your own lines, you draw those boundaries so that people know that enough is enough and this is not okay. Yes. But Prakriti, I actually just want to go back, and I just had this thought, you were speaking to us earlier that you filed a case against a portal. But in most cases, and I've spoken to a lot of people, there is also this slight fear of backlash. That if I file a case, if I name them out, can they come back to me? Is that a fear that played on your mind as well?
Oh, absolutely not. Because bring it on. I'm ready for anything. Because if you stress me out, I'm going to stress out into 100 times. So I'm a person like that. I would not spare anyone for that matter, because I would like to say, add on to this, my mother has been my biggest inspiration actually. So I would like to share a very big story in the shortest way possible. Me and 4 of my school girlfriends, we were in Goa and we were having fun in the Agoda beach, and 4 uncles came and they started taking pictures. And when me and my 3 girlfriends, hum log unke paas gaye and we started snatching the uncle's phone, and we saw the uncles zoomed each of our body parts, and I immediately called my mother because we were 4 girls and something like that had happened for the first time physically to me. So my mother said, listen, immediately go to the police and report a file. And I think that is what we all the mothers, all the parents should start teaching their girl childs, to go and immediately go to the law, because that's the best possible way to reach out and you get the immediate help. And yes, I slept so peacefully that night, thinking that those creeps are inside those bars. And I think we all girls, we deserve that peace of sleep every night. So please go out, fight with the creeps, have a very peaceful sleep at night. I think I do it because I need to sleep nicely at night.